I have such a hard time throwing old things away, like these shoes right here. I mean, come on, they're still perfectly good.
Ew.
But instead of throwing these away, I'm gonna upcycle them using a little paint, like brand new again. And to do so, I'm gonna use a couple different techniques like spray painting, dish soap, hydro dipping. It's gonna be amazing. And you're gonna be like,
whoa, I'm never throwing anything away ever again.
okay, recycle, we save the earth. Let's go, peace out, brother. Now I want to paint these Vans. I'm thinking I want them to match my motorcycle helmet that I painted in this video here, the Splatters, because I'm thinking I'm gonna use these riding my motorcycle because Vans are totally great shoes for riding motorcycles, right? Anyway, we're gonna match the Splatters on this to the shoes, and to do so, we gotta prep them and tape up the soles to get started. And because the toes are kind of wrinkly and creased, I shoved some empty spray cans in there. You could totally use something else like newspaper like normal people would, but yeah, that's perfect. So I'm gonna lay a silver base metallic over the whole shoe, just like I did with the helmet. Ooh, pretty. Holy fuck. But I lost it. Jeez, those honestly look better already. All right, now we're ready to flick some paint on these bad boys. To do so, we're gonna spray right in this area right here and flick from there. And that, you won't believe how much easier it is to control and flick it exactly where you want to. So we're gonna start, I guess, with white. I don't know. It's in my hand. And flick. Huh? This is just soaking it right up. Let's try the black. Doesn't even work. It shows up on the paint, but in the canvas, it blends right in. I believe we're gonna have to go to option B and maybe use some acrylic paint. Huh, I really thought that would work, but I guess not. Hey, you live, you learn. That's why we do these things. We're learning. Let's just, you don't let that stop you. I think I might spray that silver again though. All right, for this, I'm gonna put some acrylic paint in this little medicine cup here, dip my paintbrush in and flick it. Hopefully that'll work. If not, I don't know, these may end up going in the trash. I don't know, or I'll donate them to somebody. Somebody would love them, I guess. All right, here goes nothing. Dip and a flick. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, it works. That is perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's sick. That's actually better than I expected, honestly. Dude, what if we just do one at a time? Should we do one at a time? Maybe, because it's getting a residual over there. Let's just do one at a time. Oh, that's a globber right there. Okay, let's get the other shoe. All right, shoe number 2. Could be number 1, I don't know. I didn't number them. Don't leave out the butt. You forgot to wipe. Here's number 2. Dude, look at this floor. What a flipping mess. If you don't say anything, I won't. All right, I really think I could leave the black and it'd be fine, but I got white, so I'm gonna use it. Hey. Ooh, pretty. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I get a little bit missed. Good night. What is that? Bro, it is nowhere near where I was aiming. It's fun, it's cool, it's therapeutic. It's art. You can put this in a museum, honestly. Wow. Next shoe. Ooh, good night. I even got it on my flops and socks. Oh man, darn it. All right, now we'll just sit this bad boy to the side to dry, and then we'll take the tape off and see what it look like. All right, let's paint these Crocs using the good old everybody's favorite classic Dawn dish soap technique. Instead of doing it like I've done every other time, I'm gonna take and combine where I did this picture frame here in this video, and then this skateboard in this video, combine them together for amazing finished Croc. Maybe, I don't know, in my mind. It's gonna be beautiful, and it works. So let's go see. But as customary on anything, before you paint it, you're gonna wanna clean it and prep it properly. So I scuff it up with a little Scotch-Brite pad and then clean it with some alcohol, and you're ready to go. All right, I'm gonna start off just by laying some random colors of all my beautiful 4 rainbowy style colors in no particular order or pattern. You have to forgive my bad filming. Apparently missed half of it because I hit pause instead of record, but you get the idea. I'm just gonna spray them. And I'm not even worried on this one about taping up the inside because I don't really care who's looking at the inside of your shoes anyway. It's weird. Let's keep moving. All right, these are dry. They're ready, good to go. I will say, this is not Dawn dish soap. It's actually looks really thin. I hope it works. Most of the time, it does tend to matter. Dawn dish soap does seem to be a little thicker than the off-brand. Well, I don't even know where this came from. True Living. I don't know. But we're going to try it. I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going drizzle dizzle. Now, we're just going to hit it with some Splatter. Before it gets a chance to move too much. Let's go around this side. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Get out of the way. Oh. All right, now we let it sit for about, I like to sit about 60 to 90 seconds. And then we go wash it off. But by the time we get in there, it might be ready. Let's just go for it. Let's check it out. See how I did. Hit a little bit more here. Here we go. I'll just make the edges dark, just in case. I just feel like that might look better. There we go. All right, let's go rinse off. Come on. Don't trip. Don't get the fork out of there. Hey, you scrub daddy, get out of the way. Here we go. 3, 2, should be good. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. Man, that's always so satisfying when it rinses off so beautifully. Just make sure you get all that soap off, or else it'll just be sudsy. It doesn't really matter. That looks so good. Oh my gosh. And a lot of people complain about spray paint going down the drain, but did you notice hardly any spray paint comes off? It's all resisted and it flows around the soap and lands on the shoe. So it's really, plus it's like dried acrylic off your paintbrush. If you clean your paintbrushes in the sink, it's literally the same thing. So I don't want to hear any complaints. Dude, that is, oh, well, got some water in there. Oh, wow. Now we'll just set that side to dry. Let's go do the other one. Oh my gosh, that looks so much better, dude. Okay, that was so satisfying. Normally I'd only show one shoe, but that was so satisfying. We gotta show the second one too. So I'm just gonna drizzle dizzle, try and make the same type of pattern, I guess. If it doesn't, it does. If it doesn't, doesn't, whatever. This little swirl up, let it breathe, baby, let it breathe. Actually, you know, I thought this little cheapy soap wouldn't be as nice, but it actually works pretty good. All right, let's spray. This is the satisfying part right here. Look where it just goes around that, like so. It's like, so satisfying. Back down here, and this side here. All right, let's pick it up. Try to make sure we get the bottom faded on the bottom, just like the other one. And zip back. Now, there we are. Now, by the time we walk in there, basically, it'll be ready to wash off because this is matte, ultra matte black. So the more matte the paint, the faster it dries. The glossier, the slower it dries. So let's get going. Hey, scrub daddy. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. And people ask, you use hot water, cold water? It doesn't matter. I just turn the water on. It is what it is. It just rinses. That's all. It's not doing anything fancy. That looks amazing. Oh my gosh. That looks just as good as the other one. Dude, these are sick. All right. Get out of the way. Turn it here. There you have it. We'll let them dry and then we'll take a closer look at them. All right, now I want to paint these canvas Converse. And because they're canvas, you don't really have to do anything to prep them, except I'm going to tape up the sole to keep it white-ish and hopefully keep it clean and just paint the canvas part. In my mind, I want to do like a pastel-y alcohol ink with a Pashka gold flowers drawn all over. I don't know, just in my mind it looks beautiful and it works and it's pretty. And to do this, I'm gonna use these Ranger inks. I actually have the whole set. If you want to get the whole set, it's really worth it. I got a link in the description to an Amazon link. It doesn't cost you anymore, it just helps the channel out a little bit. But the colors I'm using is Cool Pearl, Perry, oh sorry, it says Perry. I don't know what a Cool Perry is, but that's the colors. Aqua, Pink Sherbet. All should be kind of pastel-y in the same family. It's almost like the color scheme I did on this video right here where I painted a tumbler with alcohol inks and it was beautiful. Everybody, oh, you guys loved it. So I figure you'll love this. So let's get started. All right, now I was thinking I could put these in my airbrush and spray it, and you could for a nice fade, but I'm thinking all I want to do is drip them on it and see what happens. If I need to, maybe I could blow it around with my airbrush or just smudge it around with a paintbrush. I really don't know what's going to happen. So this is all experiment, learning experience. You do what you want, but we're going to just go for it because these are old shoes. And if you screw it up and it looks hideous, just donate them. Some other person. I'm just going to drip and wiggle around. Yeah, that's going to work great. Look at that. It soaks that bad boy right up, doesn't it? Oh, that's going to be nice. Let's just randomly see what happens with a lot of colors. See if they blend together. I don't think I even need to tape this up. That's all right. Better safe than sorry, you know? Look at that color. Oh, can you see how this is going to change the game of this thing? How the whole look's going to be? I wonder what a big drip would do from top. Oh, that's a little lot. That's a lot. I'm going to run out real quick if I do like that. Sparingly. Nice and easy. And you can do whatever colors you want. But as you can see, it's super easy to control. Like it doesn't even go all over the place, not hideous. And if you got some bad spots, maybe your shoes are dirty, just pick a color that covers it. Like I had a little orange muddy look right there. Look what I did, just boom, do that. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I mean, unless you mix so many colors, it looks like brown or poop or whatever. That's not going to be good. So I'm just going to keep going with this until I'm satisfied with the way the colors look. And then we'll doodle some. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that before and after already. That is going to be beautiful. I love it. That's kind of tie-dye looking, isn't it? It's so easy to separate the colors too on the seams. Look at that. This is going to turn out way better than I expected. I mean, I expected it to look pretty good, but you know, I gotta do the tongue. I'm just gonna squirt and go crazy. I got plenty of alcohol inks. All right, now this alcohol ink went a lot further than I expected. I thought I was going to use up the whole bottle and have to get more. Now these things look absolutely amazing, like super tie-dye or colorful, whatever. It's just really jazzed them up with alcohol inks. And you could totally leave them this way, but we're not going to do that. We're going to let them dry for a minute. Then we're going to doodle some golden pushka flowers just to take it to the next level because I want to see what happens, okay? So let's go. Okay, now this is good and dry. We're going to start on the inside, and I'm just going to test it out in case it screws it up. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Maybe it'll bleed, or it might work out perfectly. So that's how we're starting on the inside, inconspicuous. So we'll just start right here with this little speck, this black. And I have the super thinnish Pashka that they make, and here's a fatter one if you want. It's like, I don't know if they call that medium or small, but they get bigger and they don't get any smaller than this. But so let's just start back here with this little doodad. Like I got a little darker spot. Well, maybe some dirt or something, but let's try to do a little, ooh, that's very thin. I'm gonna do like a little leaf right here. Try to get that little pattern going. It looks like a leaf to me. Look like a leaf to you? Oh yeah, this is working great. Let's commit with the big boy. Let's throw a big old flower right here. Just big old flower. Oh my gosh, that works great. Dude, that is beautiful. This is going to be the middle, like the little dots or whatever. I don't know. All you're doing, like, it's not, like, this is not a Picasso or whatever. This is just the interpretation, illusion of flowers. Everybody's going to know this is a flower, you know, if you just draw it decently. Look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't look flowerish. Let's put some dots here, maybe a little swirly. I don't know. Just decorate it, man. Whatever you're feeling. Just doodle away. Need something here too. Let's put a little doodad. Maybe like a little twig, a little buds sticking out of it or something. I don't know. There we go. Wow, that was so fast and beautiful. Let's put some decoration details here. I'm gonna sign my name right here. T-A-Y. Nobody in the world's gonna be able to read that, but whatever, you know it's there. See, it says Tay. More flowers. These are my favorite ones to do. It's just like, just making wiggly petals that looks like, oh, that's not gonna be a flower, but then you put them all together and it's just like, whoa. Let's do it thicker. I want this thing to bling, you know what I'm saying? So easy. I'm not even looking. I'm looking at the camera. I'm not even looking here. All you gotta do is make the impression of flowers. Like you see where I went double there? It doesn't even matter. Put a little line there, line there, line there. Let's put some more little thingies in the middle. I don't know what you call them. What's where the pollen comes from, I guess. I like doing these fat leaves with the line in the middle and then using the skinny guy to make the leaf veins. And I think it looks cool to kind of do it like, boom, look at that. Let's do another right here. Why not? Look at that. It's springtime here, baby. Do a little squirrely cues, some little things sticking out. I don't know what those are called. We're gonna call them berries or buds, whatever, I don't care. You can go all out and do it on the tongue too if you want to, but this is gonna be laced up. I don't really think, I mean, you might wanna put one right here, who cares, you know? You can do what you want. I'm just showing you options here because I just go with it however I feel. And that's what I encourage you to do. Don't be scared to just, you like think, well, I'm just gonna screw this up. Listen, we're using an old pair of shoes you're gonna throw away already anyway. What do you expect? If you end up having to throw them away, then who cares? And if you do a really good job, you can do it on a brand new pair of shoes and give it to somebody. And be like, hey, I made these for you. And you're like, oh, you are the best. What? I know, thanks. I mean, you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? And you can, of course, put little decorative dots here and there. It doesn't matter. It's gold. It's just wearable art. There you go. Look at that. We got to take the tape off and see this bad boy for its full effect. I'm not going to put the laces in because this needs to dry, but you could totally change the color of the laces or even dye the laces. That might be really cool. Let's see what we got here. Let go, you little booger. Jeez, I'm trying to do something satisfying here. There we go. Look at that. Oh, got a little alcohol ink there. You can just clean that right off. And these soles of these Converse will come super clean. I didn't even try to clean the sole up before I started, but imagine if I did, it would be like brand spanking new, like a new shoe. Oh, lace that bad boy up and wear it. Let's go. Jeez, so simple. Next. All right, now for these kids, we're gonna hydro dip these. And for the hydro dip, we're gonna use these paints right here called Easy Marble. And if you remember, if you've been with me for a while, you saw this live feed where I hydro dipped these shoes. Ooh, pretty. And this lampshade. Also, not on that video, but look at this lamp I did with epoxy and resin and colors and mica powders. I don't even remember. Just go watch that too, because it hardly got any views. But this was a $3 lamp from the thrift store. You can sell this for 30 bucks now. You 10x your money. Is that what, right? 3 to 30, 10x? Probably. Or you give it to somebody as a gift. Like, what shows that you love somebody more than a customized lamp? I don't know. But let's hydro dip these shoes. Let's get my water. There we go. All right, now, a lot of people say, hey, is the water hot? Is the water cold? Blah, blah, blah. I've heard both. I don't know. But this water is kind of cold. And I've got my shoes prepared, taped up. Oh, tape's coming off. What are you doing, loser? Get back on there. I also took a jug of paint and shoved it in there just to give it some body. All right, now for this, I thought it would be pretty. I don't know, it could be ugly. To use a light blue, a dark blue, and a teal, and then touch it up with some gold. Gold makes everything better, right? Right? And you have to shake these bad boys up really good. And you don't have very long to work with. You gotta be kind of quick. So the first color is the one you're gonna see the most of. And the one I think I want the most of is gonna be this teal color. And if I remember correctly, gold is gonna be really dominant. So you wanna lay a nice layer of base on your colors, then work it around. The dark to light contrast Works really good, I will say. And you're like, how much do I put? I don't know. Till it looks good to you on the water here. This gold's not wanting to come out. It's being a booger. Get out of there, you loser. One more here. You can stir it around if you want. I usually don't, honestly. But you do you. You can also just do a little, that'll wiggle the design around. You could use a little skewer and do it. But remember, you don't have much time to work with. Let's put some more. I'm feeling a little saucy today. Start at the toe like you're kicking something. So you put your toe in first, push it down all the way under. You want to go under with that bad boy. And boom. Before you pull it back up, move all the excess around, because if you pull it back up, you're essentially going to do a double dunk. You don't want that. You just want your first dunk. This jug of paint in here is making this thing buoyant. Ooh, look at that. Oh yeah, that is sick. I love that. Whew. Oh, it's got some water. Sit that. It's gonna take forever to dry. It takes a while. Sit them out in the sun, whatever you wanna do, I don't know. Now, you got a problem. You got all this crap in the water from your first dip. So what you gotta do, you get a piece of cardboard, a piece of poster board, or paper towel, and you just skim it. Skim that water off and they'll stick, or the paint junk, they'll stick right to it. I heard cardstock or cardboard's better. I mean, if you happen to have some cardboard laying around, because you just filmed a video about cool patterns for walls with spray paint and cardboard, I don't know, maybe you've done that, you can use that. Looks like a horseshoe crab swimming around. Get out of the little junky, you little horseshoe crab. The rest of it, give it a few minutes, it'll settle down to the bottom and you'll be ready to go. Alrighty, the water's not perfect, but hey, we'll be here all day if we'll be waiting forever. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure you keep shaking these things up periodically. I'm just gonna try to mimic what I did over there, but not too crazy. It's not that big of a deal. Just when you think you got enough, add some more. Yeah, what could go wrong, huh? Get your shoe ready. Make sure your tape's down. Kick it off into a 45-degree angle. So stay conscious of where your stuff's hitting and the pattern that you're gonna put on it. Or don't worry about it at all, who cares? Just go slow. Make sure you're getting all the angles. And boom, fully covered, fully submerged, like a baptism. There you go, wish around before you pull it up to keep from double dipping, you know what I'm saying? Look for any stringers, like look right here, I don't know if you can see that, but I got a stringer tapping off back here. See that little booger? Pull that mug off. I mean, you can keep this thing underwater as long as you want, it's not gonna drown. Pull it up, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's so nice. Look, he's got to go to the bathroom. It's okay. We all do that sometimes, but it's okay. Don't be embarrassed. But if you'll notice, you can't see right now. I can look at it. The other one has some more darker there, but since we use the same colors and they match and they all go together beautifully, they're beautifully complementary. And I'll show you as soon as these dry and we take the tape off. And just like for you, it'll be just a few seconds. For me, it's going to be forever. But hey, that's what I do for you guys, okay? All right, now the Hydro Dip shoes are dry, but before we take the tape off of those, maybe you remember, we didn't take the tape off of these bad boys yet, but look how insane that came out. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. And now for the most satisfying part, the removal of the tape. Oh, why is that always so stinking satisfying? Oh, here we go, found it. Oh, you ready? Oh, doesn't that look so good? Oh, pull that tape off, satisfying. Oh, the paint's like coming off the tape where it's stretching. But look, there's one. Look at that. And again, I didn't take the time to clean up the sole before I started filming this video. I'm just painting these shoes. I didn't really think about it, to be honest with you. But now for you, if you want to clean it up, it will look literally brand new. If you wear these, you are super styling now. Okay, now for the Hydro Dip ones. And these are going to look insane when you contrast the colorful splattery thing here. Now this one was more muted, right? But when you have this contrasted with the white, it's going to be amazing. Oh, First I gotta take out my paint bottle, yeah. And now, let's just find the tape edge. Let's just rip it right here. Maybe this tape is really strong, wow. Okay, oh, look, I can see it. I'm gonna show you, ready? 3, 2, oh, that's so clean. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks like a Van Gogh shoe or something right there. Dude, too bad these are ladies' shoes. I could totally wear them, but they don't fit me. That's a beautiful pattern. I always love the Hydro Dip because it's just like random to chance. You never know what you're gonna get together. Beautifully complementary styling. Like what? Amazing. And if you remember these guys, super dry. Now all of these, if you wanted to, you could throw a layer of the Matte Clear on them. Just a couple light coats. Don't go too heavy because it'll start cracking if you spray the Matte Clear too heavy, okay? Oh, I made a rhyme. But if you like this video, you want to see more videos like this, you're gonna love these spray paint videos I got right here. Click one of those videos. We'll keep the party rolling. Until next time, God bless. Goodbye.